So I did a video the other day about the Hergovich Joyce fight or the Joyce Hergovich fight. Talked about the upcoming fight between Fabio Wardley and Jarrell Miller that I'm really looking forward to. So I scroll down. I'm reading the comments and I see that someone is saying, I'm Big Baby Miller's road manager, and I come on YouTube from time to time, and you guys just don't know boxing. First of all, homie, it's obvious that you're supporting your dude. I mean, that's you're supposed to. I mean, if you're really the road manager, don't know if you're trolling or not, but if you're really the road manager, uh, you know, then you're supposed to have your boys back. But to say that us YouTubers don't know boxing because we pick against your fighter, well, you know what? Come to think of it, maybe you are right. Maybe I don't know boxing because I picked Jarrell Miller to beat Daniel Dubois, and Jarrell got his head handed to him. So maybe you're right. Maybe I don't know boxing, or at least I didn't know it that night. But what have I not said, or what have I said that's not been true about Jarrell Miller? He was on PEDs, check. Um, he comes in too heavy, check. Um, I think AJ would have beat him, but that's that never happened. Um, let's see. He goes way too far with his disses. Check. Uh, he doesn't hit very hard. Check. But he throws a high volume of punches. So what have I said that's not been true about Jarrell Big Baby Miller? I just think it's funny though when people tell you you're casual or you don't know boxing just because you don't support the fighter that they support. I mean, it's kind of obvious that it's kind of obvious what's going on. But I even looked up this person's name. I didn't see their name. I saw an old press clipping from like 2019 that said it was Jay Prince, but I haven't heard anything about that. And if so, I don't think he's still working with Jay Prince. Maybe he is, but the person in my comments definitely isn't Jay Prince. And the person was saying that I didn't know boxing, and they mentioned someone in my comments named David, and I'm like, David. So who David? Who? I wasn't talking about David too or David Adelaide. So maybe you don't know boxing because I didn't mention anybody named David, and you're in my comments talking about David. Now I don't know. Did you mean Fabio Wardley? Because Fabio and David aren't even similar names. It is okay to disagree with people. I've said this over and over. It's okay to disagree with people, but it's how you do it. And this person wasn't, real disrespectful. They said it. He said, or she, I think it's a he, said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. And, but, for this person to watch my video, which I don't think they did watch it, I think they were just, or they probably skimmed through it or looked at the title or something. I don't know, and probably assumed I had something to say that they didn't like. But for you to come on my platform and then tell me us YouTubers don't know boxing is ridiculous because I get well over 90% of my fights right that I predict, especially in the heavyweight division. I picked, and Anthony Joshua was my fighter in the heavyweight division, and I still said Usyk would win the rematch. I said John Ruiz would give him his toughest match the first time, and that's what happened. John Ruiz stopped him. I picked Terrence Crawford over Spence, and that's not even heavyweights. So you might want to do a little bit of research before you try to check Jay Roos and the Jay Roos theory, because it's my theory. So listen clearly. We're not going to agree on everything, but to say me and other YouTubers don't know boxing because we're not saying your fighter Jarrell Miller is going to go in and beat up everybody that he steps in the ring with is absolutely ridiculous. And like I always say, stop. Let's say it together. Stop. If Jarrell Miller goes in there and beats Fabio Wardley, he's going to get props from me. Hey, if I don't get it right, I don't get it right. But I just don't see any way that he's going to be able to slow down a guy like Fabio Wardley, with these pillow punches. And, maybe he'll work on power, but it's kind of crazy when you think of a guy weighing 300 some pounds and he's not really laying anybody out. He just wears them down. Now, there's another statement that I made, and there's proof of that if you watch Jarrell Miller's fights. He doesn't really knock somebody out with one shot too often. It's usually wearing them down. So, what about boxing am I missing that you have right? As I said, though, that's your dude. So, of course, you're going to support him. But you ain't got to try to say that we don't know what we're talking about, because we do know what we're talking about. And the proof is out there. All you have to do is go watch the fights. I said Anthony Joshua would demolish Francis Ngannou. That happened when everybody's like, no, Ngannou's going to beat Joshua. Didn't happen. What was it, 2 rounds? And yeah, but you're welcome to come on my platform if you're really Jarrell Big Baby Miller's road manager. You can come on at any time. I'll show you proper respect. You can bring on Jarrell Miller. He can come on my platform as long as he keeps it clean and don't drop no F-bombs. This is a family platform here, so I don't want to hear any Richard Pryor stand-up routines or Andrew Dice Clay type of stuff. Anyways, the J. Roos Theory, if you wish to donate to the J. Roos Theory, the Cash App is $J Roos33. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the J. Roos Theory over there too. If you wish to become a member, go ahead. You'll get exclusive content and hear some funny stories that I don't tell on my normal videos. Stuff you'll find quite interesting. You get badges and things like that. You can be bronze, silver, or gold. Join now. Sounds like a proper commercial, doesn't it? But thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to everybody that watches, and appreciate everybody that comes through to check me out. And yeah, LSR forever, as I always say, and be fearless. Yay.